is your host, Alfredo Leon.
That's right. Thank you, Ella. And there's some pretty big news going on in the world of NASCAR as one of the more recognizable partnerships have returned as a sponsor of the Busch Pole Award in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, and that Busch will be the official beer NASCAR. Boy, is this getting me excited. They talk about heritage and being true to their values as core tenets of their brand, and I think that fits well with what NASCAR is and what it represents well, said Lou Gorati, who is NASCAR Vice President. It's a good fit. It's a good win for everybody overall. This is definitely a good nod to NASCAR's past and an exciting partnership to guide the sport's future. Anheuser-Busch first sponsored the Pole Award in 1978. It was the sport's official beer from 1988 through 1997. Two of the brand's last pole winners are iconic names in the sport. Retired driver Jeff Bodine won the last Busch Pole Award at Atlanta Motor Speedway in 1997. And seven-time series champion Jimmy Johnson, who drives the 48 Chevrolet at Hendrick Motorsports, won the last pole sponsored by Anheuser-Busch at Homestead in 2007. The brand's current driver, Stewart Racing's Kevin Harvick, will show up at his home track at Auto Club Speedway looking to win 4 races in a row, which is something that hasn't been done since 2007 by the aforementioned Johnson. We're really excited, stated Chelsea Phillips, who is Vice President of Value and Beyond Beer Brands for Anheuser-Busch. I think this is going to be a really fun time, and Kevin Harvick has already started the season off with a pretty good role. We're excited to be further integrated into the sport. We see a lot of value in NASCAR and the loyalty of the fans, and want to continue to be integrated and locked in a way. We have the team and the tracks, and now we can talk about the league through the Pole Award. It just gives us one more touch point to be able to interact with the fans in a way that's important to us. We have a lot of history of the sport and are excited to be coming back to the pole. In addition to the grand rollout of the Busch Pole Award at Auto Club Speedway, the new partnership has the potential to recognize the 4 previous 2018 pole winners as Busch Pole Award winners should their team participate in the award program. To have the younger generation come in and help us carry that brand recognition along, as well as those who have the memories from the past. It's another piece of the story, but one that happens to have that heritage and harkens back to those really good times, Phillips said. It's just a perfect space to be able to engage in a two-way dialogue with fans. It's something we're passionate about as a brand and something they are passionate about as fans. Yeah, this is pretty awesome to be able to see that Busch is back as the official beer of NASCAR. Now, bring back the Busch Series, NASCAR. If you're Mike Helton and Brian France, bring back the Busch Series. A lot of people want that. Who cares about the Xfinity Series? Screw the Xfinity Series. Bring back the Busch Series. That will bring back a lot of nostalgia. And this will bring back a lot of fans as well. This is a good step as NASCAR finally has done something right. Good job. Credit to Mike Helton and the guys involved with NASCAR front office and everything like that. And about time that they finally got Busch back in the sport. But Budweiser was awesome too, but Coors Light, we didn't need that. It was okay. We needed Busch beer back because Busch has more of a history. They sponsored the Busch Series for 26 years, now known as the Xfinity Series, but they need to bring back the Busch Series, and this could be a step towards that. As if the fans really want it, as I want it, the Busch Series will be back as the second tier series, but this is a good step forward because this is something fans have been wanting, something that will get them back into the sport and have a younger generation be able to appreciate the history that Busch has been involved with the sport. Obviously, how much they've done with the Busch Series, sponsoring the Pole Award, and having a lot of stuff going on with their Budweiser partnership that they have with Dale Earnhardt Jr. for many years. And we can't forget, like I said, the sponsorship they had for the Busch Series, which they sponsored from 1982 to 2007. Hopefully that'll come back at some point. This could be a step towards that, but right now let's just enjoy the fact that Busch is the sponsor of the Pole Award, and it's definitely going to bring back a lot of fans that remember the days of when the Busch was the Pole Award. They used to sponsor the Clash as well. Could that be a possibility as well? Could they sponsor the Clash, and it'll be the Busch Clash again instead of the Vance Auto Parts Clash? Yuck! But Busch Clash, yeah. Hopefully that's the case. But let's just enjoy the fact that they're sponsoring the Polo Award first, and we'll see how much more involved Busch will get in the sport, especially the first time this year in the Daytona 500 that no beer advertisement sponsored a car, like since the 70s or so. It had been a long time. And now with Busch being officially be a NASCAR again, this is a good step forward towards that. And they've had a lot of history, like I said, with the Busch Series and being the sponsor of the Polo Award and sponsoring a number of different vehicles as well over the years. And you know that they're sponsoring Kevin Harvick as well. And it's nice to see them back as the Polo Award. And it'll bring back a lot of nostalgia. And it'll bring nostalgia for me as well, especially seeing the Busch Series, with how much Busch was involved with that. And hopefully they'll be involved again with that second tier series and bring back the Busch name in the Busch Series. They'll be back in the. They should be involved in the other series as well, like as a Polo Award in the Camping World Truck Series and Xfinity Series. It'll be the first time the second tier series will have Busch as the official beer of the Polo Award, which is the official beer of NASCAR, of course, since the Busch Series in 2007, which will bring back a lot of nostalgia, and it'll give me nostalgia too, like seeing the Busch Series. It'll be a lot of fun. Hopefully this is something that brings back fans into the sport that were leaving, and hopefully they keep it up and bring back more sponsorships. Sponsors that people have been wanting to see for years, and this could be a step forward towards that. If the fans really demand it, I don't think NASCAR is going to have to rename the second tier series back to the Busch Series. That's going to bring back a lot of fans, bring a lot of nostalgia to the series. And it's nice if it would be referred to as the Busch Series again, and it'll just bring back a lot of memories for those that were able to watch the Busch Series live. And this shows how much more of appreciation the Busch Series was in NASCAR, unlike how much what it was as a nationwide series and Xfinity Series. And this shows how much Busch was missed, and them being the Polo Award now will bring back a lot of memories for those drivers that grew up watching them clash and remembering the Busch Series, or remembering the Busch being a sponsor of the Polo Award, as it was a sponsor in the Cup Series, like I said, until 1997, but it went back involved in NASCAR as a Polo Award in the Busch Series from 2004-2007, and it has had history recently as a Polo Award before Coors Light took over, and then that all, didn't work out. But this is a good side, and I think Busch is going to be around for the long haul, and this is a good step forward to try to bring back fans and bring back a retro perspective of things, and it should be pretty exciting that they did this. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like. If you are brand new, subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.